Hello dears, how are you? Hope you all are fine. Are you happy today? Yes? Then all of you smile. Very good children. Today we are going to learn a new letter. Let's call our letter. Yes. Can you say which letter is this? Yes, it's letter D. Capital letter D. Say aloud, capital letter D. Once more, capital letter D. Once more, say together. Very good. Do you know the sound of letter D? No. The sound of letter D is D. 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 Repeat after me. D. Once more. D. Once again. Say aloud. Very good. Now we are going to trace capital letter D. Come, let's write together. Now we are going to trace capital letter D. First we are going to trace a big standing line. All of you take your index finger. Then draw a big standing line like this. Standing line. Very good. Once more. Standing line. Let's write a big standing line. It starts from the first red line, comes down, 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 then touches the second blue line. Look here, we draw a big standing line. Then we are going to trace a big curve, starts from the red line and touches the second blue line like this. Can you say which letter is this? Yes, it's capital letter D. Once again, let's draw a big standing line. Then draw a big curve. Capital letter D. Say aloud. Capital letter D. 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 Once more. D. 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 Once more. Very good. Now we all know how to trace capital letter D. It's time to call our baby D. Shall we call him? Yes. Yes, here is our small letter D. Which letter is this? Small letter D. Once more. Small letter D. Once again. Say together. Very good. And the sound of small letter D is D. 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 Repeat after me. The sound of letter D is D. Repeat after me. D. D. Very good. Shall we trace small letter D? Yes. Ready? Okay. Let's write small letter D here. First we draw a small curve. Touches these two blue lines. Look here. We draw a small curve like this. Don't take out your pencil. It goes up, slowly comes down and put a small tail. Can you say which letter is this? Small letter D. Let's trace it again. Draw a small curve and draw a standing line. It comes down and put a small tail. Small letter D. Say aloud. Small letter D. Once more. Very good. Can you say the sound of letter D? Yes, very good children. Now let's check some words. It starts with letter D. Yes, it's our letter D and our first word is, yes, who is this? Yes, say dog, isn't it? It's a dog. Say aloud. Dog. Once more. Dog. D is for dog. Say aloud. D is for dog. Dog. Do you have dog in your home? Yes? Okay. So our first word is dog. D. D. Dog. Repeat after me. D. D. Dog. Once more. D. D. Dog. Okay, our next word. Can you say who is this? It's a doll. It's a Barbie doll, isn't it? How cute she is. Yes. So doll. D is for doll. D is for doll. D, d, doll. Once more. D, d, doll. Once more. D, d, dog. Say once again. Dog, doll. D, d, dog. D, d, doll. Let's check the next words. Yes. It's a door. Say once again. Door. Say aloud. Door. D is for door. Once more. D is for door. Once more. Say aloud. Very good. D, d, door. Once more. D, d, door. Okay, our next word is Who is this? Yes, it's a duck. Mama duck and the two babies are here, isn't it? Mama duck and his ducklings. The baby of duck is called duckling. Okay? The baby of duck is called duckling. The mama duck is here and her babies are here. So look at here. She moves from there to here. Look at here. Yes. So the letter D is for duck. D is for duck. 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 D, d, duck. So repeat after me. Do, duck. Once more. Do, duck. Once more. Do, duck. Very good. So these are the words which starts with a letter D. So children, listen here. Today we learn capital letter D and small letter d. Say aloud, capital letter D, small letter d. Once more, capital letter D, small letter d. And you know the sound of letter D, isn't it? What's the sound of letter D? Yes, D. Very good. Then we learn some words starts with letter D. Which are those words? Yes, dog, doll, door, duck. Okay. Now it's time to trace capital letter D and small letter d in your notebook. So all of you take your notebook and pencil. Let's write capital letter D and small letter d. Let's put the date first. Okay, now we are going to write capital letter D and small letter d here. First capital letter D, it starts from the red line and the standing line touches the second blue line. Then draw a big curve. Capital letter D. Again small letter d. Draw a small curve first. Then draw a standing line. Don't take out your pencil. Put a small tail. Small letter D. Once more. Capital letter D. Small letter d. Capital letter D, small letter d. And you have to complete this page by writing capital letter D and small letter d. The sound of letter D is D. Okay, let's do an activity given by your textbook number 1, page number 8 and 9. Take your textbook and take the page 8 and 9. You have to do the activities given in the textbook. Okay? Yes. So children, let's wind up our class. See you in the next class. Take care and bye bye.